What is going on, guys? Welcome to Vandapar Part 2. Here lately, all I've really been doing is chugging along on studio. I want to get this designed as best as possible. I don't want there to be any kind of solid walls. I want there to be a ton of greebling, but I'm not really sold on what I have so far. So as I'm continuing to add all these walls, just remember that most of this will change. I do want to add some turrets, and I do want them to have the ability to move, but let me go ahead and skip forward and show you what I got done. So guys, I am really happy with the way this thing turned out. I'm going to keep chucking away and adding as much detail as I can in studio, and I'm really happy with all this that I did with the turret, but there will be a bunch of things that change. I don't know if I'm really happy with the way all this greebling is done. I do want there to be a lot of it, and I have to continue to come back and add things like in here. I will probably be mimicking whatever is here over here, and I've been talking about maybe doing some statues, and then beside the statue will be another turret. Now with this archway leading in, I haven't built the door or anything yet because I think this is actually way too tall. I don't know how big Brick Vault's ATTEs are, and I think that's what I'm going to end up going with, but I think that that is overkill. Now, when it comes back here, I have no detail added in yet, and I will be working on that very, very soon. I want to add some things like some bunkers, and all of this rack here will all be like a loading area. It's where all the vehicles will go. It'll be like the garage, so there won't be too much, but all these pockets right here that are just open, I think that I might end up putting rooms in each one of these, but I still need to think about how that's going to really go down because I need support to hold up what's going to go on top. Now, when you look at things like this rock wall is not 100% accurate to what it's going to be. I am not going to sit here and try to mimic this piece for piece. I was just throwing it down to kind of see how things look. I actually want to start with building the turret and the front gate and then going from there. This might actually extend further down and be even longer. I'm not quite sure yet. If you look compared to what I have on the old design of this, I've done it to where these little barrels right here and kind of the landing pad or the loading pad showed more detail, and I might continue to do it onto this one, and I might actually even make this bigger and make it more square. I want to kind of show where they're loading stuff into vehicles and everything else. Now, one of the hardest things I plan on doing is actually going to be over here, and it is going to be pretty much creating the platform for the Republic gunship to land on. I do want it to be suspended off of the mountain, and I do have an idea of the way that's going to work, but I just haven't got there yet. Up here is going to be a huge control room. I'll be doing computers and stuff, but once again, that might not be something I do in studio. That might be something I just jump in and kind of knock out. I did think about kind of sectioning this off and taking and building each one of these sections a little separate, because once you start working with studio and you get a lot of pieces in one of these, it doesn't want to move very well. Now, I did look at this and thought this might be another kind of idea. Instead of doing the clone base like it was before, doing it like this and just kind of leveling it off and showing everything up top and getting away from that rock wall. And I'm not really sure on which one I like better. Now, I know if I do this, the gate will have to open wider. And once again, I'm not sure how tall it'll be, but I'll let y'all decide. Which one do you think that I should run with? Do you think I should run with this second idea like this? Or do you think I should stick with this idea? I think this idea looks a lot better, and I do understand there is a lot more done, but there will still be a lot more to come. So with me going in, opening up these boxes and everything and getting all these pieces, I do kind of wondering on what other things I should build. I want some insight from everybody out there what I should do. Remember, there will be 2 Republic gunships and there will be 2 ATTEs. I'm not really sure on what other vehicles. This is going to be going down for Order 66, so I don't want them to be everything you see. I really don't like the droids that are in here, and I will not be building any of those speeder bikes or anything else, and I don't like the small walkers they use. The tri-droids they use in here don't look bad. I just don't think they're for my mock. I don't really like them. The AT-RTs are another one I don't think I'm going to end up doing, but I know there's a ton of vehicles out there, and I will probably pick 1 or 2 more, but I would really like to hear y'all's opinion on what y'all would like to see added to this. I know I'm building the castle, but while I'm continuing to do that, I am sneaking in some pieces for this mock in the orders I'm doing. I've been getting clone troopers here and there still that are like the 212, but I do think cracking these boxes open and throwing all these pieces in is going to be a huge challenge. I know that there's people out there that are going to be like, oh, well, there's there's alternate builds you can do, there's all this other stuff, but I'm going to come up with all this myself, and I want to make sure that everything in this MOC moves. I want it to be a lot more moving parts. This is very futuristic, even though it was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But remember, this is my own planet, this is my own thing, and the next video after that I've already kind of started working on. There will be a bunch of plants added. I want to show you what I've got for vegetation and ideas like that. Remember, this is not Felucia. This is my own made-up planet, Vandapar, but there is going to be plenty of color. But I would like to thank everybody for watching. Remember, stick around. I'm really looking forward to see what I do with this. This will be the next big display for next year. Like I said, I'm still going to continue to work on the castle, but in August the castle's coming down and I'm going to start on this, and I really would like a huge jump. If I know what all the pieces I need, I can really just start knocking this out week by week, and it won't be me waiting on very many orders. But remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Comment down below, let me know what you think. I'll see you not next week, because next week will be a castle video, but the week after that for the next Vandapar update. Peace.